that time of year because Ulta is doing their 21 Days of Beauty event. And in my personal opinion, by the way, this is not sponsored. They didn't pay me. They have no idea I'm making this video. Not everything is worth buying, but some things are. So I'm going to break this up into a few different parts, and I'm just going to start with days 1, 2, and 3. I'll make a few other videos for the subsequent days, but just in case you've never shopped the sale before, they have a handful of items that are 50% off for one day only. So on Friday, August 28th, you have one batch of things and so on and so forth. Some of the items are worth buying and others are like, I probably wouldn't have been interested in that product to begin with. So I want to get into each, but I will put the full list so you can check out what you like in the description. Starting with Friday, August 28th, this YSL perfume, which is one of the best sellers at Ulta. And I really think this is to get people in the door half off. If you haven't already smelled it, it's citrusy, it's floral, it is very popular, and normally the full-size bottle is $160. And because it's now $80, which is like kind of unheard of, it's gonna sell out in the first few hours. So if this is your perfume, add it to your cart and check out early on Friday morning. Black Honey alert, this is also part of Friday's sale. Clinique, yes, 50% off. If $12.50 still isn't appealing to you, I will put a $5-ish not dupe in the description, so you have that option also. Full-size Olaplex number 9 Frizz Reduction Hair Serums, normally $32. They will be $16. Like, this is a good time to stock up on that also if this is your preferred hair serum. And one more for Friday before we move on to the weekend. It's these Saje all-natural shower steamers, which are a great product. They're just normally $22. And with 50% off, they are $11. And in my personal opinion, if you're gonna need any type of gift in the fall, this is a great one just to store. Super trendy, and they're cute to give to a friend who's like feeling down or blue about something, or maybe a housewarming gift, or like, I don't even know, white elephant at work later in the season, $11, yeah. Saturday, August 29th, you have a bunch to choose from, okay? But only 3 are super duper worth it in my personal opinion. By the way, let me know when you're seeing this. The first being select MAC lipsticks, 50% off, making them $12.50 each. If you are a diehard MAC lover, this is great. Also gives you an opportunity to try new shades without breaking the bank. I'm gonna remind you, if you see fragrance that you like, you should scoop it up immediately because those sell out the fastest. Dime Beauty, a lot of different Dime Beauty fragrances are 50% off, and that's a good one. It's all the sizes, so if you've been wanting to try one, you can do it as cheap as $12.50. And yeah, the prestige brands are very much included, and these are way cheaper than you're gonna find at anyone else's Labor Day weekend sale or anything close to that. Maybe Black Friday, but I doubt it. 50% is kind of a giant discount. Also, now's a good time for me to tell you there is a Charlotte Tilbury item that is on sale for Saturday. I would not buy that. I don't think that's a good value, but you do you. Let's move on to Sunday the 30th. There are only 2 products I'm like really excited about from the sale, but you may find others, and again, everything is linked in the description. Mika the Wizard Detangler has a sort of cult-like following. It is genuinely a good product. It does smooth and detangle the hair, and it's normally $32. Now, I personally am not paying $32 for a detangler, but at 50% off, I'm interested. And it includes all the sizes. If you love this one and use it all the time, the big bottle will last you many months. Like, you could get through next summer. Again, all the fragrances are gonna go real quickly. So if you've been waiting to try this one from Sniff, which by the way, only Ulta carries this particular scent. I mean, you can find Sniff elsewhere, but the Me one, only at Ulta. 50% off, making it $34. And if you've never tried the brand before, they have these kind of funky magnetic tops. The design is really cool that make them great for travel. Want part 2 with next week's deals that are worth shopping? Because again, not everything is, but a lot of things are. So let me know if we want a whole roundup of what's actually worth shopping for Labor Day weekend, because that's really interesting, and there are a whole bunch of topics. We're talking furniture and bedding and clothing and everything in between.